And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
There's the whistle. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that
Rodrigo! It's loose, and oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! And he's being shifted off it. Vinicius, and he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And here's Vinicius, he's had a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Eder Militao clears. And it's Koke. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Camavinga. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Wriggles his way through. Spread neatly. Chance! Off the bar! It's there! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. But the defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Simeone. Barrios. Crunching tackle. And it's Koke. Over to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Camavinga. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rodrigo. Well, that looks a decent ball. The ball goes in. Bellingham! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Bellingham simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. Alvarez. Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. Alaba. Can he get on the end of this? Koke. It's a really well-measured ball. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. And Rodrigo.
2 minutos de descuento.
Alvarez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that's well seen too. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Alvarez. Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Mbappe is... And there's the shot! There was plenty of power on that. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Gets his head on it! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now it's Sorlot, played out to the right. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vinicius Junior wins the duel. Goes for a shot! Madrid are 2 up early in the second half. Almost an hour gone. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Simeone. Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. There's the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 3 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 24.
Terrific header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. No, that's been intercepted. Barrios. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Brahim Diaz. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Rodrigo threads one in, and here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick. Shoots! And how did he not make it four?
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rodrigo. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's well spotted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a go. That is decidedly lacking.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Molina. Simeone. And it's Koke. Madrid are almost home and dry now. That's a throw. He's found a way through. Oh, that's superb. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's got tall. No mistake. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time, and he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's it. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Bellingham claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.